Namaskaram. My name is S. Ashok Kumar. Welcome to my channel. Now I am going to explain about the classification of enzymes. Okay. All enzymes, till now how many enzymes are discovered? All enzymes are classified into 6 classes. 6 classes. All enzymes are classified into 6 classes based on type of reaction they catalyze. Based on type of reaction they catalyze. That I will make you understand. So for every class, I will give the corresponding example. Okay, and then you can understand very well. Now I am starting with the class 1. Class 1. You should remember like this. This class 1 name is oxidoreductases or dehydrogenases. Oxidoreductases or dehydrogenases. These enzymes, oxidoreductases, mediate redox reactions. Redox reactions. What is the meaning of redox reaction? We know na coupled reactions. So general equation is like, for example, consider A substrate is a reduced. Okay na? B substrate is a oxidized. This enzyme mediating the reaction, after reaction A become oxidized, B become reduced. What you need to understand? When A undergo oxidation, simultaneously B undergo reduction. These together, those oxidation and reduction together called as a redox reactions. Now take an example. For example, I am telling succinate. Succinate convert into fumarate. Where you can get this reaction? In the Krebs cycle. This succinate convert into fumarate mediating by enzyme succinate dehydrogenase. In this reaction, what is happening? This FAD is converted into FADH2. Now understand this one. Before going to explain about the reaction, first I will make you understand one concept. In this reaction, succinate dehydrogenase is the apoenzyme. What is the coenzyme here? That is the FAD. Deriving from which vitamin? Riboflavin. Here now I am asking you, what is the holoenzyme here? The holoenzyme is equals to succinate dehydrogenase with FAD. Now comes to this reaction. Here what is happening, in this reaction, succinate undergo oxidation. That means from succinate, 2 hydrogens are coming out. That indirectly succinate undergo oxidation, removing of hydrogen. Those 2 hydrogens are giving to the FAD. Then FAD undergo reduction. So succinate undergo oxidation. Simultaneously FAD undergo reduction. These 2 reactions together called as a redox reactions. This enzyme uses succinate dehydrogenase, Krebs cycle enzyme. The second class I am going to explain. The second class is called transferases. Transferases. The name directly in the first letter you remember. This is a O, this is a T. These enzymes mediate transfer of simple groups. Simple groups like phosphate, NH2, etc. Okay, na? Generalized equation like, for example, substrate A associated with a group G plus 1 is a B. After carrying the reaction, A losing the group G, then like B, G. So group G is transferring from A substrate to the B. Now take an example. For example, glucose converting into glucose 6-phosphate. First reaction in the glycolysis. This reaction is mediating by enzyme that is a hexokinase. Then in this reaction, ATP is converted into ADP. Now, if I ask what is the metal ion required for the hexokinase, immediately you can tell that is a Mg2+. Now understand what is happening in this reaction. Here, glucose converted into glucose 6-phosphate. What is it doing? Hexokinase is doing? This enzyme transferring the phosphate from ATP to glucose. So here adenosine triphosphate then converted into adenosine di. One phosphate is missing now. That phosphate is transferring to the glucose 6-phosphate. That to the 6th carbon of the glucose. Then glucose converted into glucose 6-phosphate. Here which one is the transferring? That is a phosphate. So hexokinase belongs to transferase. One more example I am giving to the transferase. That is a transaminases. Transaminases, or you can call it as the aminotransferases. And these enzymes responsible for transfer of amino group from one amino acid to the keto acid that I will explain in the mineral nutrition. So transaminases also belongs to transferases. That is a class 2. The next one I am going to explain about the class 3. Those are hydrolases. You can tell hydrolytic enzyme. Here the what is the first letter? H. O-P-H. Okay na? Then these enzymes are what these hydrolytic enzymes are hydrolases doing, you know. These enzymes cause breakdown of bonds. Breakdown of bonds with water. That is a hydrolases. Breakdown of bonds with water. That is a characteristic feature about the hydrolases. Number of enzymes comes under hydrolases. For example, general equation like A bonded with a B. This is a bond. If you take a protein, this is amino acid, this is amino acid, this is a peptide bond. Okay, a peptide bond you have to remember. For example, if you take the sugar, this is a one sugar, this is one sugar, this is a glycosidic bond. Okay? If you take this is a nucleotide, this is nucleotide, this is a phosphodiester bond. Here what is happening? Hydrolases. H2O, then AH plus BOH. See, breakdown of bonds by adding the water. This is a general equation. So many examples comes under these hydrolases. That is one include digestive enzymes. All digestive enzymes belongs to hydrolases. Here, all digestive enzyme means what? You can start from the salivary amylase. Salivary amylase, pepsin, trypsin, chymotrypsin, every enzyme, every digestive enzyme belongs to hydrolytic enzyme. That is why digestion is a process of hydrolysis. Along with that one, no? Lysosomal enzymes. Lysosomal enzymes. Lysosome containing the different types of hydrolytic enzyme, acid dependent hydrolytic enzymes. So, lysosomal enzymes also belongs to hydrolases. One more example is a ATPase or ATP synthase. General reaction, ATP synthase. So, these are the what it called enzymes are belongs to examples of the hydrolases. This is a class 3. Class 4. That class 4 is called lyases. Lyases, don't get confused. Huh? What is this lyases are doing? No, they are responsible for removing of groups. Removing of groups by mechanism other than hydrolysis, and indirectly meaning what? In this enzyme action of the lyases, there is no involvement of water. Removing of groups by mechanism other than the hydrolysis by leaving double bonds. That I will make you understand. In the general equation of the lyases, you can tell, for example, general equation C bond with a C, group X, Y. Okay, na? After this lyases action, C double bond C plus X and Y get separate. That means removing of X and Y as a product by leaving the double bond between the carbon without involvement of the water. This is an enzyme that is a lyases. These lyases example is the aldolases. As we know now, this is aldolase, one of the enzyme in the glycolysis that break the fructose 1,6-bisphosphate into glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate and dihydroxyacetone phosphate, that is mediating by enzyme aldolase. Next class, that is the fifth class. Fifth class, you have to remember here it is a L. Now the fifth class is isomerases. This name directly indicates these isomerases mediate interconversion of optical or geometrical isomers. Interconversion. Okay, na? For example, take the general equation. A substrate converted into A prime. That means A prime is the isomer of the A. I will make you understand. For example, take one example. Glucose 6-phosphate is converting into fructose 6-phosphate. This reaction is mediating by one enzyme, that is by phosphohexoisomerase. Now understand this one, how it become isomerization. This phosphohexoisomerase enzyme converting the glucose 6-phosphate into fructose 6-phosphate. 6-phosphate common now. What is the difference between the glucose and fructose? Simple. Glucose is the aldohexose, fructose is the ketohexose. That means this enzyme is converting the aldose sugar into keto sugar. Functional isomerization. That is why this comes under isomerases. Next one comes to the class 6. Last class now. That one is called as a ligases. Ligases, don't confuse with the lyases and the ligase. Both are completely different. These ligases mediate joining of molecules. This is up to here, okay. Ligation means joining. But peculiarity of the ligases, joining of molecules with energy, with ATP. Without ATP, these ligases will not work. For example, as a general equation, A plus B gives rise to AB. These two are joining. Here there is involvement of energy. For example, if you take very famous ligase is the DNA ligase. So, if you want me to tell DNA ligase is enzyme mediates the joining of the DNA fragments. In biological system, joining the Okazaki fragments during the lagging strand synthesis of the replication. This DNA ligase also we are using in the rDNA technology for joining of the DNA fragments. Here comes to see this one. I said all enzymes are classified into 6 classes. So oxidoreductases, that is a O. Next one is a transferases. Next one hydrolases. Next class 4 lyases. Next one isomerases. Next one is a ligases. In the simple way you need to remember, this order you should remember. This one is a orthlyl. This orthlyl is the order of the 6 classes of enzymes. Now the last point regarding this enzyme classification, because so many enzymes are one by one, so many enzymes are discovering. In order to remember that enzymes, there is a 4-digit EC number. Enzyme commission number. This EC number is a 4-digit number. 4-digit number. And each digit is having its own value. For example, first digit indicates the class. Second digit indicates the subclass. Third digit indicates the what is a coenzyme that is a utilizing. Fourth indicates the order of enzyme that is placed in the corresponding class. For your quick reference, for example, EC number, enzyme commission number 1.1.1.1. That means first digit indicates the class. Class 1 is which one? Oxidoreductases. Next one, subclass, this enzyme belongs to dehydrogenases. Dehydrogenase is a very big subclass of the oxidoreductases. The next, the third one is a coenzyme. Dehydrogenase is what is the best coenzyme? NAD. And this enzyme using the NAD as a coenzyme. This enzyme, fourth one indicates order. This is the first enzyme placed in the oxidoreductases. If you make 1.1.1. that enzyme is a alcohol dehydrogenase. Already previously I mentioned what is the metal ion for alcohol dehydrogenase? That is a zinc. So this alcohol dehydrogenase enzyme converting the pyruvate into alcohol. In this conversion, this alcohol dehydrogenase using the NAD as a coenzyme. That is why each and every enzyme indicated by the 4-digit EC or enzyme commission number. These are the different classes of the enzymes with their general equation and specific examples also I mentioned. Classification of enzymes. Now I am going to tell about the different steps involved in the enzyme action. Simple one. First, this is the enzyme which is having the active site, substrate. Okay, na? This is a reversible reaction. The first step you need to remember like substrate go and binds with the active site of enzyme. Okay, na? Then once it bind, you have to remember that the active site of the enzyme is not rigid. Active site of the enzyme is a flexible, that is explained through induced fit theory that is there in the chemistry. Once the substrate bond binds with the active site of enzyme, substrate causes the conformational changes in enzyme. Once that makes the conformational changes in enzyme, this substrate, enzyme and substrate is perfectly bind with each other. That results the formation of enzyme substrate complex. Okay, na? Once enzyme substrate complex is formed, next step is like enzyme start doing its function. Enzyme causes breakdown of old bonds in substrate. Simultaneously, after that, it makes the new bonds in the substrate. That indirectly, when it breaks the old bond and make the formation of new bonds, this is irreversible reaction, results the formation of enzyme product complex. That means substrate is converting into product. That's a normal thing only. Na? After making the substrate into product by the enzyme, then enzyme releases the product. Enzyme releases the product. Now the active site of the enzyme free na. Again, this active site of the enzyme go and associated with another substrate. Again, this will repeat. That is why there are 4 steps in the enzyme action. One is substrate binds with the active site of enzyme. Second step, substrate causes the conformational changes in enzyme, results the formation of enzyme substrate complex. After that, enzyme causes the conversion of substrate into product. Finally, enzyme releases the product. Then enzyme again go and associated with another substrate. That means the interaction between the enzyme substrate is a reversible, non-covalent interaction. These are the different steps involved in the enzyme action. Till now, if you understand the concept, you can like and share to your friends, subscribe our channel. If you have any doubts in the biomolecules, you comment below. Definitely, I will respond to your questions. Thank you.